city that you from, nigga. Mentro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sick.
I mean, we're a minute 38. Am I the only one who thinks this shit is mid? Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Martin, aka Level, here, back today with another video on the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to Drake, Push-Ups, Drop and Give Me 50, Kendrick, Rick Ross, Metro Boomin diss. So I was at an event yesterday, so I couldn't and wasn't able to listen to the diss when it was put out. And actually, I had kind of heard that the diss wasn't exactly dropped, more so it was leaked. We'll get into a little bit more of that later. I see everybody kind of going crazy on TikTok. I've kind of stayed away from spoilers or anything like that. I saw academics already reacted to it. You already know who I'm rocking with. I love Kendrick. He's my favorite. I'm biased towards him. But number two of all time to me has always been Drake. So I will admit, in this battle, if I had to pick a side, as you know, Metro has requested we do so, I'm going Kendrick. But what I really want to see is just a really good battle between these dudes, man. Like, if Kendrick loses, I'm willing to admit, like, yo, he's my favorite. I was pulling for him, but he lost. It's been already a great year for rap. Like, I didn't even know Chris Brown and fucking Quavo were beefing. Breezy had his own fucking diss and beef going on right now. I didn't even know all that, but it's all overshadowed by this shit. We've already had so much go down, and I'm just excited to get into this. So again, let's not waste some more time. Let's get right into it. If you could please leave that like, comment, and subscribe, as this really does help out the channel moving forward. Without any further ado, let's get into the video. Let's get it.
Never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up?
Okay, well, first of all, let's go ahead and stop it here. So I'm assuming the #1 part that he's talking about, I don't think that's directed to Kendrick. We're gonna get to the Kendrick, obviously the Kendrick diss that was there. I'm assuming that's more so towards Future. I've always heard that I guess it's the song Wait For You by Future featuring Drake. That was the first one to go, like the first time like Future had ever gone #1 or something like that. Let me say this, Drake is a quick recipe for success. I will say that, right? And it's because of how big his fucking fan base is. Like, if you want a #1 hit, all you really got to do is pay Drake. And it's not just Drake. There are lots of artists you can do this with. If you really want a #1 hit, you know, put Drake on that hit, put Drake on that beat, put so-and-so on that beat, they gonna get you a #1, you know? Now let's get into the other part. Let me rewind. What exactly the fuck did he just say?
Friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on?
How you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? I can't lie, I'm gonna need a little bit more than that, Drake. You're going to shoe size? His foot is small, or you're fucking small. The short jokes, like, and you know, you really can't. That's kind of weak, if we're being honest with y'all. Like, not necessarily that bar, but that's just a weak approach. You're small. I can't help my fucking genetics. I mean, I don't really know what the fuck to tell you. I don't know, but let's get right back into it.
In my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man's on? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career, you been shook up. Cause Top told you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups. Cool, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty.
Okay, well, okay. So I'm really trying to give this the benefit of the doubt, but I'm just now thinking of something. Okay, so that was okay. Let's just say that. That little segment was okay. I have a bit of a problem with him talking about money that's being handed out. And I guess he's referring to Kendrick has, I guess, where he owes like 50%, but I'm under the impression, I thought Kendrick was on his own now. I thought he's already out of his contract. So even if he's not out of his contract and he's not on his own and he's still owing money to people, aren't we all? I mean, everybody owes money to somebody. I mean, nothing's just yours in this world. We all pay taxes. We all do other shit. Technically speaking, I know Drake is on his own. Drake, you're still paying out people too. Like, that's not just a thing. Like, ain't nothing fucking free in this world. We're all paying for something. But that's not even it. Here's the problem that I have. When it comes to handouts and who you're paying up to, isn't that the same thing that Pusha T told you years ago?
Drug dealing aside, goose right in the side. Let's have a heart-to-heart about your pride. Even though you're multi, I see that your soul don't look alive. The M's count different when baby divides the pie. Wait.
I remember. I mean, I probably inserted a clip there somewhere. I remember the M's count different when baby divides the pie. At one point, you were in his same shoes as well, or you were in that same point where you were having to pay up some fucking money. That was like 5 years ago. So within the last 5 years, you finally are on your own, not having to pay. I don't know. He's kind of taking the same script that Pusha T did as far as how the money's divided and who gets what. And at the end of the day, your money ain't as big as you claim it is. You know what I'm saying? Pusha said the same thing to you 5 years ago. So only within the last 5 years can you actually say, like, I'm independent now. As a Kendrick fan, I was hoping for a little bit more with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I really was. But that was his last kind of official album, being with TDE, if I remember correctly, right? In a sense, why am I going to put my best shit out for a company that I'm leaving? Even if that's not just financially the best thing to do, it's just the smartest thing to do. And financially, in a sense that I know that my album's going to sell lots of money, you know, it's gonna sell lots of records, make me lots of money. I'm not gonna put my best shit out to make them more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna put out, you know, just something still good, but something to kind of just put out for them that's gonna still make money, make them happy, make me happy, and then now I can officially focus on my shit and putting my hottest shit out for just me and PG Lang. On top of that, you can't really say it brick Drake because it was nominated for a Grammy. In all, it won the Grammy for Best Rap Album and received 8 nominations. And from what I heard, Drake didn't even submit For All the Dogs as a nomination. And maybe there's a reason why.
Excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big 3. SZA got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now.
Pipsqueak. I haven't even listened to this song, bro. I literally said that right off the bat. You can't come with the short jokes, bro. That's like, I don't know, that's kind of cringe and corny to be Pipsqueak. That's it? I mean, not to be mean, but like, even Kendrick has already addressed his height.
I'm fresh out the water, I'm about to breach, nigga. The 5-foot giant woke up out of his sleep, nigga.
You're calling a man short who already knows he's short.
Squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big 3. SZA got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down.
Let's be honest about something. It's funny to me, like, okay, so to say SZA is bigger than Kendrick is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, just because she's releasing music right now, maybe. But if Kendrick dropped an album tomorrow, everybody's numbers would fucking drop. I don't care what placement SZA is at on the 100 Billboard, she's dropping. To say that Travis is bigger than Kendrick, again, because he releases music right now. But let's be honest, I even have said in the past, there is a problem with Kendrick not being as consistent. I feel like he could be. He just chooses not to. And because of that, people will use that excuse. Like, yeah, Kendrick don't even drop shit. But Drake, in my opinion, drops too much. So much to the point where you hear him on the radio and you're just like, another Drake song. Technically, no one really listens to the radio. Unless you ain't got Bluetooth or some way to connect your phone, or you're old as fucking dirt, is nobody listening to the radio. But I do know that here in Lubbock, 104.9, every other song is Drake. I mean, he's overplayed so much on the radio that people get tired of him. So you kind of have to have that happy medium. You can't release too much shit where you're like Drake and just people are tired of fucking hearing you. But you can't be like Kendrick where you're not releasing enough to where people actually start to kind of forget about you because you don't release for so long. But with Kendrick's case, it's crazy how you can be away for so long and drops something and the whole hip hop world stops to listen. I mean, just look at the one verse. Look what it did from Like That on TikTok alone. It was every fucking video that I was scrolling through. It was the #1 song for like 3 weeks straight. You think that was because of Future and Metro Boomin? No. I don't know anybody right now who has all three, SZA, Travis, and 21 above Kendrick. You gotta be fucking stupid, mentally retarded, or just plain fucking smoking on the most intense crack that you've ever received from any drug dealer to think all three are better than Kendrick. People could argue that the only reason that they are more relevant than Kendrick right now is because they're releasing more consistently.
Got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in a scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now.
That's another fucking short joke. Again, I don't know if that's because, again, Drake is at the top of hip hop right now and Kendrick just hasn't released as much, so he's, you know, not quite at the top. Even if he wasn't, people still have him at the top. So he may not be relevant to you, but he's relevant to everybody else. And people still acknowledge his greatness even when he doesn't release as frequently as you do. If I was Drake, if I'm releasing shit all the time and this and this and this, for a guy to be in my my competition and to be on my equal par with me, but doesn't even really release, honest to God, that would probably piss me off too.
And Mike now, what the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sick.
Metro, shut your ass up and make some drums. I have seen on TikTok and with where people are hyping that lineup. That line is comedy. Not because it's funny, because it's honestly corny as fuck. Metro, I just say it out loud. Just word the shit. Just say it normally. Don't even rap it. Just say it. Metro, shut your ass up and make some drums. That's coming from a lyrical genius. I mean, we're a minute 38. Am I the only one who thinks this shit is mid? And like I said, almost 4 weeks. Drake, I expected more from me from this. I'm not even going to lie. You had 4 weeks. And I get it. You were on tour. But let's be honest. Almost 4 weeks. Cole not only released his diss track back to Kendrick, he dropped an album, and he even apologized. All within that time. All within that time. And we're not even going to get it. I'll get into it later because we're going to react to it on a separate video. Rick Ross responded to you in an hour. I've seen that. I've seen academics react to that too. Again, I didn't watch the video. I just saw it come up. And I've been seeing all this shit on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Fuck it. Even MySpace is typing this shit out, bro. Alerting everybody. Who gives a fuck? Every social media platform was dropping that. Rick Ross already responded to you, and it only took him an hour. Another thing, let's also admit this. Drake, there's no way you think you're bigger than Kendrick. I'm not going to just say a city. I'm going to say in all of California. There's no way you think you're bigger than Kendrick in California. Just like Kendrick isn't bigger than you in Canada. He ain't bigger than you in Toronto, and you ain't bigger than him in LA, Compton. You're not. That's another bullshit lie. You can't lie. You can't lie. The people of his city love Kendrick. They fucking love Kendrick. He gives back to his community. I mean, he be really with them in the hood. He just be popping up. His people love him, just like your people love you. Don't come in here pulling some cold bullshit, making up shit that ain't truthful.
Your first shit was classic, your last shit was tragic. Your second shit put niggas asleep, but they gassed it. Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime.
You ain't bigger than him in his city, just like he ain't bigger than you in your city. I can't lie, Drake. I'm a little bit disappointed. I hope this shit gets better because I was expecting more from you. I can't believe half of y'all are sucking him off so bad. Y'all were the ones that were like them females turned on and shit after watching him swing his shit all over fucking Reddit. As much as people have been hyping this up, academics and whoever, academics, I thought you knew music. I thought you were really in this shit. I'm gonna be real honest. This is mid, and I'm a minute 38 in. This shit better turn around. We got a whole like 2.5 minutes left. Y'all, there ain't no way y'all hyping this shit up this bad. This is like a 6 so far.
6 God, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga.
No pun intended, because he just said 6 God. I've not listened to this shit yet.
Nigga, Get more love in the city that you from, nigga.
Not true.
Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Clean a six and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked, wicked, wicked. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you trippin', boy, you trippin'. Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got them done, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if his BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own, next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy. Better drop and give me 50.
Another short joke. Another fucking short joke. Only he didn't use pipsqueak. He didn't make fun of his shoe size. He called him a midget. Drake is a lyrical fucking genius. Either him or his ghostwriters. Either way, this sounds like it's a one take song. Like it doesn't. I'm just being honest. Maybe just because my expectations were a little bit more high, I just expected more. I ain't just heard that line. I ain't heard that real like boom. Like he's made fun of Kendrick's shoe size. He told Mentro to shut his whole ass up and make some drums. He's made fun of Kendrick's height, and he's brought up his chains multiple times, and that his chains are exclusive. I'm trying to give this the benefit of the doubt. I really am. But I feel like this, the more and more I talk about it and I'm thinking about it now, I think this is purposely calculated to be a mid song. Ever since Kendrick has released his verse on Like That, ever since that song was released, he's been #1 since then. Drake has been uploading caption after caption after caption on his pictures that he's been posting, trying what it looks like to bait Kendrick. I think he wants Kendrick to drop his shit first so that he can set him up for the hook, set him up for the knockout blow, you know, bait him in. He's trying to bait him and bait him and bait him in as much as he can with picture after picture after picture. And I feel like Kendrick isn't stupid. This isn't Meek Mill. All right, like you're not going to bait in Kendrick. Y'all are both super geniuses, calculated men. I see what you're doing, but this isn't, you're playing chess with Magnus Carlsen right now. For those of y'all that don't know, he's like the #1 chess player in the world. You're playing chess with him. This isn't fucking Meek Mill or any other rapper you've gone against that you've managed to just absolutely humiliate. You're not going to bait Kendrick in. You're not. It's going to come down to all your pawns, your knights, and everything else getting fucking destroyed, and it's just the kings left. Like, you're not going to be able to bait him in like that. So I purposely think because he wasn't able to bait in Kendrick and hear his shit first, he puts out this mid fucking, and I know it was leaked. I think that was also the calculated move, was to, oh no, my song was leaked. The mid song. I don't think this is the for sure diss track. No way do I think that. I think this is something he just had put out or leaked to bait Kendrick in, because now Kendrick is all, because it got out there, Kendrick is now on the ropes. And let me say this is the beginning to round 2. Round 1 was first person shooter and then Kendrick's response to it. In my opinion, that is where it started, because the moment Kendrick says fuck the big 3, it's just big me, that is him now acknowledging what was said from first person shooter. If he doesn't acknowledge that, then that means that first person shooter isn't the start of round 1. Because he acknowledges it, that is round 1. This is round 2 beginning with this song. Whether y'all want to admit it or not, that's how it is. Shit was said on first person shooter that he felt like, okay, I'm going to respond to that. That ends round 1. So if you're asking me, that's how it goes from now. This starts round 2, and Drake, it ain't looking good, because I think based off of First Person Shooter was a good ass song. Let me make that clear. Drake was insane. I think Cole outdid Drake on that song. Let's be honest there. And then Kendrick comes out with his verse. His verse alone, in my opinion, overshadows that song. As good as that song is, that verse with Kendrick won that round 1. This is round 2. I think he's trying to use this mid fucking song leaked as a way to bait Kendrick in to release. Now he's got to respond. Kendrick has to. And I think I saw, like, again, I only saw certain stuff, but I didn't exactly see the reaction. I'm going to go back and react to it, where academics had said that Rick Ross, because he responded so quickly, that now Kendrick is on the clock. That isn't true either.
Oh, he's getting that Drake. Yo, it's happening, chat. It's World War V. Everybody wants smoke. Hey, Ross, this is crazy. I got to give you credit. You went in the booth and got out in 2 hours. Kendrick, we can't give you no 2 weeks, nigga.
Because y'all gave Drake almost more than 3 weeks. Y'all gave him at least 3 weeks. And I get it. I know he was on tour, but he wasn't on tour the whole 3 weeks. And this is coming from somebody who watched academics say that Drake didn't even respond in 2 months. He needed to go away and get his pen ready.
But I'm going to be honest with y'all, and maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit. Drake's pen right now ain't in his prime. That on some LeBron stat pattern. That been with Yachty. Like, Drake got to go through some training camp. Drake like Adrian Broner walking around with a beer belly right now. You feel me? He ain't ready to get in the ring. Let's be honest. Drake, that's my guy. That's my boy. But trust me, like, and by the way, I ain't saying like he ain't body some verses now, because he is the GOAT. Don't get it up. But right now, Drake pen ain't Yo, Drake was over here getting watched by J. Cole. In 50 million years, I never thought that J. Cole would ever out-rap Drake. I'm still, every time I hear that verse in my car, I cut it off. I can't believe it. I mean, honest. So Drake right now, he's catching bras on tour. He's hanging with Lotto's sister. He's in Turks doing wheelies on the jet ski. He's not in prime mode yet. We need Drake to get 3 months. Gear that pen back up. Oil it up. Pause. No Diddy. Let's get this right. And then do a response. No quick response. No quick responses. Period.
Now I know why academics said that, because this is mid.
Bodyguards like Whitney. Top say drop your little midget ass. Better fucking. Hey, better drop and give me 50. Hey, drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Hey, niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on a chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business, nigga.
Okay, so that was that shot to Rick Ross. And I saw that Rick Ross replied it in like an hour or two. It wasn't long. He responded fast. We're going to react to that in a different video. We're uploading like 3 or 4 videos today, y'all. That gives me a little hype because I can't wait to hear Rick Ross's response to that. But yeah, that was definitely the shot at Rick.
For like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on a chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business, nigga. Shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50. Drop.
So that little shooter line right there, I believe that was a shot at Ja Morant. Now here's the thing, I have no idea why Ja Morant is being mentioned. Can somebody let me know that below? I have no fucking idea. That part, I can't lie. I have no idea about.
In that fucking song, y'all got to not start the beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of the. Top want a piece of the. Top want a piece of the. Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, you not fucking deep enough. Begging cops or not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money, merch money, feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wait the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?
Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. I was really trying to keep it PG.
Okay, so hold on. Y'all see that beat switch? If I had to guess, that beat switch right there is the real song that Drake wants to put out. Again, I think this is a bullshit song. He was like, let me just get something out there to bait his ass in. This is another bait move. Mid-song, he didn't even, I don't think Drake really even tried on this song, as opposed to what we've seen him put out in the past. Let's be honest. Like, let's say this. Is this song better than the Duppy freestyle? Absolutely not. Is this song better than Back to Back? Absolutely not. This is the worst diss track, in my opinion, that Drake has put out ever. Out of all the diss tracks you can think of, this is the worst one. In my opinion. It's not. Okay, so after finally listening to it, that's like a 7 out of 10. I'm not giving it more than that. I'm not giving it lower than that. That is a 7 out of 10. There were too many fucking short jokes, short shoe size, you know, which makes logical sense. Drake, because he's short. So I think the feet would be also proportionate to his body height. They'd be small as well. I mean, that just makes logical fucking sense. Now, what I did like is when he started, it was around the line where he started saying, like, that little song I put out ain't beefing with us. And then he gets into the whole Cole shit. I am kind of glad he had mentioned the Cole stuff. Now, I had heard rumors, again, watching Joe Budden podcast, watching other podcasts, academics, watching everybody, that the reason Cole had backed out truly was that he had heard Drake's diss. And Cole was under the impression like, oh, we're going to go bar for bar, see who has, you know, see who really is the best, coming up with the best lyrics, the best lines. You know, we're going bar for bar, who's the best. When he heard the approach that Drake was taking to Kendrick, it was heading more personal. It was more, you know, more threatening, sending more shots. It wasn't bar for bar. He was trying to get personal with it. Cole was like, I'm out. Y'all are taking this in a whole different direction than I wanted to go in. If that is the case, then I can understand why Cole apologized. If that's not the case, then I'm with Drake on that shit. And on my own opinion, that is the most bitch-like move I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Not even lying. That is the most softest shit. You cannot go for years saying, I'm the best, someone test me. Please, I want someone to test me. And then when someone fucking tests you, you drop out. Threatening your number one position, because Cole was under the impression, Cole still thinks he's number one. Cole's no longer number one with apologizing. He is now 3. And now I saw that other people were also coming at him as well. If I have it, I'll insert the clip here. Like, randos.
The J. Cole disses are already starting, and it might be open season for any rapper that wants to take shots at him. Simba just dropped a new freestyle over the beat to Control, and he took several shots at J. Cole, including saying that he let the entire Dreamville squad down.
The big 3 fucked up, Cole gave up his spot now. Can't say you top 5 if you scared to be hostile. I remember feeling your pain when you let Nas down, but you done let Boz down and Kaz down. You done let the squad down. Can't say you the GOAT if you ain't popping it. We ain't trying to hear all them apologies. Dot told you niggas that he usually homeboys with who he rhyming with, but this is hip-hop and you niggas should know what time it is.
People I ain't even fucking heard of. Cole's spot at number 3 is solidified now. That is his spot. It is Drake or Kendrick, 1 or 2. After listening to that, it's mid, but I think it's mid purposely. I just can't believe y'all overhyped this shit that bad. And here's the thing is, I think what makes this overhyped, or while y'all are thinking it's so hyped, is because he's having to go 1v20. I do want to make it known, I love Drake. Number 2. My number 1 is just Kendrick. And like I said, if Kendrick loses, I will admit Kendrick lost. I don't think majority of the Drake fans will ever admit that Drake loses. If he truly loses. I really don't. Academics definitely ain't. Academics will make every fucking excuse in the book to claim why Drake won. Even if he knows he lost, he'll never admit it. I just want to see a good battle. That's exactly what I am. This is hip-hop. I want to see a good battle. But I will also say this. He took that little, you know, the way Money's divided up kind of script like Pusha T did to him. He's flipping that now and using it for himself. Here's another thing. When Pusha T released his diss track and he brought up his kid, he brought up his baby mama, and he brought up 40's fucking health problems, and he got real personal. He got real disrespectful. 90% of y'all were like, whoa, Pusha took it way too far. With this next diss, I've heard from what Joe and other people have said, is going to get real filthy out here with what Drake says. If that's true, you cannot, if you were the one years ago saying that Pusha went way too fucking far, you cannot now hop on the fucking bandwagon and act like it's okay when Drake does it. You absolutely fucking can't. You cannot fucking do it. And at the time, Joe was one of those people, and that was kind of saying like, yo, where do we draw the line with this shit, man? That made me uncomfortable what he said with 40. Like, come on now. You cannot act like it's okay when Drake does it, because it wasn't okay 5 years ago when Pusha did it. Overall, this is a 7 out of 10 for me. I'm going to be real honest with y'all, but I think it's purposely meant to be a 7. Again, I think this is another chess move to try to bait Kendrick in. If I was Kendrick, I don't think you have to release by today. It's Sunday. But I do think you have to release within the next week. You definitely can't take as long as fucking Kendrick did, or as long as Drake did. I say he releases by tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Sounds good to me. Don't wait till Friday. Don't wait till Saturday. Don't wait till Sunday. But for sure, you have to release by next Sunday. You have less than a week, in my opinion. Drake was given fucking 3 weeks, and nobody said nothing. So Kendrick, as far as I'm concerned, you're not on the clock. It's just in your best interest to release as quickly as possible, but still being calculated. But that's going to go in there right there, folks. Let me know down below. Are you with this song? What's your overall rating of the song? What parts did you like? What parts did you didn't like? Any information you want to add in? The whole Ja Morant shit, I have no idea. I don't even know where Rick Ross got into this shit. Y'all let me know there. But we will be listening to that diss track later, coming today. Just stay tuned for that. But anyways, go ahead and do it right there, folks. Make sure to leave that like, comment, and subscribe, as this really does help out the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.